Thank you very much, Herbert. Thank you, everybody, for joining the session. My name is 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐠. Just call me Saiful. Okay, I've been in this business for 9 years, quite long, huh? All right, so I guess be able to sustain so far, alhamdulillah. All right, so good morning to everybody. I'm not very sure from where, but still morning in Malaysia. Okay, so today I was asked by, actually I was asked by Simon and Energy to share about the business today. So the topic that I choose today is about taking off the business, and I thought is very key in taking this energy business to the next level. So just bear with me. The material I prepared last night, just reflecting what I have been experienced before, what I do, and how I get it, and so forth. Yeah. All right, so can I share the slide?
Can you share now?
Maybe easy for me to use the slide so that it can guide me through.
I already opened the advanced sharing with you.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Okay, you got it? You guys got it? All right,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let me
recording in
continue,
progress.
let me continue by introducing myself. I was formerly a general manager of engineering and front-end engineering for Petronas. So all the technical expertise are reporting to me, and all the technical aspect of the company is being taken care by my department. So I just to show you a person like me at that time to start a business. So I have to explain a bit what am I doing last time. Yeah. So being a person in the corporate world, I have to attend at least 4 to 5 meetings a day at least. And I have to prepare, I have to get prepared, I have to do pre-reading because decision making has to be made. And I remember I have about average of 150 emails a day. And you can imagine how you're going to, which one you need to action and which one you need to actually see for information and stuff like that. And at that time, one of the busiest activities is for me to look at the to review the Petronas technical standard presented by all the specialists, about 360 that I have to review almost every other day. And I need to look at the techno-commercial part. It's not only about the technical, but also for the commercial part. So basically, my life is being controlled and monitored by my secretary. So I'm just like a robot. All right. Okay. And at that time, one fact that I have is that I don't have any network marketing experience. Yeah, so I don't do any other business than working in the corporate world. As you know, Petronas is the Fortune Global 500 company, top 100 company in the world, and #1 in Asia. Yep. All right. So by having that background, okay, so I know grow up in a company, we need to do change because change is normal in our company. So I know if I were to embark on the company, I need to do some change. What triggered me to do business is a bit strange. It's not about the money actually. So in March 21st, 2014, I bought the machine. Actually, I bought the machine without looking at the demo. In fact, the check that the check was actually signed by Mr. Zahid because I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital about to do this minor surgery. Is a minor surgery actually. And I was in Prince Court. And actually, I was telling myself, this is Japanese product, and It give you alkaline water because Zahid introduced me as alkaline water, Zahid and Noli. So I said, just give it the best shot. Yeah. So after drinking 1 month, it gave me a miracle, you know. So I was fitter, I was more energetic. All my staff telling me that I look different, you know, and basically my blood pressure was stabilized, hovering below 140, you know. Normally I was reaching 145 and sometimes 150. So it's quite high. So from there on, from March onwards, I start sharing the water with a lot of friends, relatives, and everybody. And I was amazed with the result that I have. And this is something that moved me, you know, and I start to ask myself, what else that I need to do after this, you know, especially when I reach the retirement day, you know. So finally, after 5 months, which is in August 2014, I decided to embark on this business. And of course, to embark this business, I need to do change. So instead of going back at 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. every night, I have to make sure that I will be on the road by 8 p.m. so that I can reach out to my prospect. So my approach at that time was actually sharing the water. So I'll make sure that I share the water every day without fail. So after 8 p.m., after my Maghrib prayer, so I go out from the office and start sharing the water. Yeah, of course, there are some rejection and things like that, but that one I'm ready with all the mindset that I have, you know. And of course, I need to do some risk, you know, because normally every day I have to look at my children books, you know, whether they do the homeworks or not. And I normally coach them, but now maybe I have to reduce my time on the education. Yeah. So another change that I need to do is basically to delegate some of my works to my senior managers, and of course, for example, like emails, I need to ask my secretary to actually screen and also prioritize the emails. So the takeaway from here is actually how I start the business is basically to do change. You know, so everybody of you, if you were to start the business, you need to change. If you don't change, you won't get the different result. You won't get the result that you want. So I'm very familiar with this change. In our company, change is very, very common because, you know, the oil gas prices is coming up and down, you know, and the culture changed because we were in the 35 countries in the world. So change is very imminent. So if we want to be successful in this business, we need to do change. And of course, we need to take some risk because no business without risk. Risk is money. Yeah. All right. So that's a start. But since my topic is about taking off the business, the critical path of our business is actually the taking off phase. You know? So this is the phase where it's very critical for us. You know, so we have 3 phases. The first phase is what we call kickstart the business, kickstarting the business, or how you start the business, and then you're taking off the business, and then you have to sustain the business. Yeah? So if you were to take a flight, okay, taking off the flight means when the aircraft is about to leave the ground. That means the brake is already released and they already stroke the what you call the accelerator to the maximum. Yeah, and it's about to fly to reach the velocity that they want to be able to lift it. Yeah. So in the business, same thing. This is the point where it began to be successful. You know, but not yet. So you can see some point where actually your business is going to the direction that you want. Yeah. Okay. So if you look at the aircraft, okay. So the first part, the preparation part. Normally, if you were to board the plane, and then you pick at the cabin, you will see that the pilot is busy doing this and that and this. Right? So what they do is actually doing the alignment, doing the following up the procedure, which one to be stopped, which one to be run, which one to be on, which one to be off, so forth, before they actually accelerate the pedal so that they can lift off. So that is the preparation stage. Similar to our business, when I was very lucky because I did not start very long on the kicking start the business, because I'm already trained and I'm already ready to take off. Yeah. Okay. So to give you an illustration how important lifting off is, basically the formula is the speed. Speed means the amount of activity that you have. The power is actually the rate of energy that you put in the business. And the aerodynamic is basically how you maneuver yourself against the negativity, the toxic environment, and so forth. So this lifting off is very, very important for you to excel in the business. And the critical takeoff is actually what they call decision speed. So this decision speed will decide whether you will take off or not. And this decision speed will based on the weight. And you know, the weight normally will have the gravitational force, something that pull you down, yeah, something that pull you down. So this one you have to know that there will be challenges, there will be obstacle, you know, there will be a lot of negativity around you and so forth. And the runway line is basically the platform created by our company, created by our leaders, upline partners, where you will have it at ease, you know, for you to take off. And the temperature of the atmospheric condition is the environment that is created around you, and how you create the environment around you. That is very important, because the business is about how attractive you are to others. If you are attractive, then they will come with you, they will join you, they will buy the product from you. So it's very important to create this positive environment around you. And of course, the successful takeoff will take into consideration the precise calculation, which what we call the duplication. Okay, the network marketing is all about duplication. Don't reinvent the wheel. You know, when we say duplication, it means the best practices. You know, that all the people who has done the business earlier on. Yeah, and accurate planning means the target. You know, because when we are in business, we have to have sense of purpose. What is the purpose of doing this business? Yeah. So the target is key here. Later I will explain to you when we talk about target, what is it all about? Yeah. And of course the planning. And pilot skill will cover basically the soft skill and also the hard skill. The hard skill is very easy, but the soft skill is not that easy, because it covers three things: the leadership, the mindset, and also the capability building. Yeah. So the soft skill is something that we need to work on, because the 80% success of energy business or network marketing business is basically from the soft skill, from the leadership, from the mindset, and also from the capability building. So the takeaway from here is that when I decided on the project, I decided to lift off the business immediately, which means that we have no choice but to do massive action. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful in this business, we have no choice but to do it massively. Yeah, because we were to live off the business. Of course, we can still make money, but if you were to be very successful in this business, you have to do massively or massive action. Yeah. Okay, and you know, massive action means in dictionary, it means that action consistently. The key here is consistently. And the challenges for us and for our team is how we're going to make sure that we do all the activities consistently. And of course, it requires maybe 1 day or 2 day session on making sure that we and our team to be consistent in this business. Yeah, can go until 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6, 9 years, 7 years, 20 years, and so forth. Yeah. All right. When we talk about massive action, we often heard people about talking about high momentum. So what is high momentum? In physics, as an engineer, I always relate with I always relate with formula. So it's easy for me to remember. So momentum is mass time velocity. The mass is actually the effort. How much effort that we put into this business? Yeah, and the velocity, of course, is the rate, the number of activity that you actually implement. Velocity is basically mass over velocity, the rate of distance. Yeah. Okay. So how far that you go. So if you were to have high momentum, okay, high momentum is together with massive action. Okay. So why we need high momentum? Because the high momentum is actually to look for business partner. Yeah, because the business partner will create more network and sales. So when I started the business, I have to learn in network marketing. So the only tools that I have at that time is leadership. So I focus more on building the people. I focus more on developing the leaders, develop leaders. So that's how I actually started my business. So and yes, I need to what we call this allocate the time, because a lot of people asking me how you actually do this business while you are very busy. So I told them the busiest people the busiest people are the people who can understand better and who can appreciate better the time compared to people who are not busy, right? So the difference here is how you allocate your time. So like myself, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I'm working in Twin Tower, basically. So from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., I'm outside on the road. I'm actually doing my second business. So one day, Mr. Samsia asked me, why you always say you do your energy business as your second full-time business? So this is also related to mindset. I never treat energy business as a part-time business. So this is another takeaway. Please treat this business as your second full-time or even your third full-time. Because the moment you say part-time, everything will be part-time. Okay, so you will be complacent, you will be very tolerant on the activities, on your target, and your income will be part-time basically. So what we need is a full-time salary, full-time income. So you need a full-time. Even now, I'm still treating this energy business as a second full-time. I can still do this energy business every day. Yeah. The difference is that if last time I don't have that much freedom, but now I have more freedom because now I'm running a company which is related to my passion, doing business consultancy and training. So it's complement very much with my energy business, and I can still do this every day together with my teams. Yep. So far, so good. I hope so far you can follow me. All right. Okay. So the next one, this is the key phases that I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. The first one is to kickstart the business. Okay. Actually, I supposed to talk about the phase 2, which is taking off the business. But maybe before I go to the phase 2, the first one, many people overlook how important it is for you to get it started. Where you actually need to sit down with your downline partners before they embark on the business. This is a matter of doing alignment, because there are people who overly expect about the business. Okay, so I give you an example. We can ask our team how much money you want to make a month. So, and then from there we relate how much effort that they need to put on to get this 20,000 a month. So this is where we help them to get aligned, managing expectation. So in industry, we call it managing expectation. Of course, you have to look for mentor and coach, and this will take time because you need to be comfortable with your mentor and coach. That is okay. But getting the right mindset is another one. Okay, getting the right mindset is easy to say. But actually, for you to get the right mindset, you need to get out from the comfort zone. Okay, there are people who are dominantly ego. There are people people who are dominantly fear. They are people who are dominantly shy. They are people who are dominantly hesitant, you know, and they have to get up from this. So in industry, they call it comfort zone, but I call it box number one. So you have to go out from this box number one, so that you have to have the right mindset. Without going out from this box, you will be able to have the right mindset. Believe me, if you still hold on your ego, if you still hold on your fear to fail, for example, you won't be able to have the right mindset. So there is a training that you need to do, yeah, and develop the leadership from the beginning, because some people said, okay, I'm still 1A, so I'm not a leader. So the moment I take up this business, I already consider myself a leader, because everybody has to be a leader at your own area. Yeah. So the two things on leadership is about the characteristic of the leadership, which is the compelling desire, the perseverance, and also the persistent. This is something that inside you that you need to develop. And the other one is the leadership behavior. Okay, I've attended so many leadership class, but at the end, I summarize into three. You know, the behavior that you need to exhibit is basically to be positive, because you need to create the positivity, the positive environment around you. Okay, and then the next one is to be proactive. Okay, I give example in a 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐧𝐠 business or this energy business. You know, you have to be proactive on inviting our team to attend the event. You know, you are being the first to answer the question and things like that. So we have to be proactive, and of course we need to be creative. Okay, like recently I attended 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐧𝐠 show. You know, he is a creative leader. You know, because he turned that 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐧𝐠, which is supposed to be supplement, into a beauty. So that is the creativity of a leader. You know, so it's not only that what do you call this elevating the business, but also it will actually give another dimension for our team to work on. And the next one is belief. Okay, I think we need to tell. I keep telling my team, okay, that you need to believe. It's easy to say, you know, that you need to believe, but how to get this belief? How to get this belief? Because without the belief, you won't do the action that you need to do. That's one. Second, you won't get the result, right? Without the belief. So how to get the belief? The belief come when you see a lot of testimonies. Recently, just now in the morning, just now we see Mr. Anton, Mr. Lokman was sharing about, and in fact, Mr. Abbott also about this testimony. So if we were to have to see these testimonies, and many testimonies that we have, surely these testimonies, actually we need to do a lot of sharing. We need to do a lot of activities. And this is what I got before I embarked on the business. This is something that I felt was very, what do you call this, very rewarding to share the water to the people. So the belief come the testimony come from the activity. So if you don't go out and share, force yourself to share, you will get the testimony until a day when you have 100% belief on this water, right? So this is the phase where you need to kickstart the business. So for me, it took me only 1 month to kickstart the business. So it was month of August, and from there on, I start to actually taking off my business. Okay, from day one, I already do the preview. I organize a weekly preview from my home every week, Friday night, and I never stop until now, 9 years. It's still there. So the last preview last Friday was attended by about 45 people, you know, because I always find ways on how to attract people to come. One way is actually to do cancer talk, and maybe next time I'm going to do what Alfred do some beauty in the preview so that people can come. Yeah. All right. So this is how what you need to do to kickstart the business. So get it right first time. Okay, right thing right first time. That is the theme when you are in the industry. So get thing right first time, right thing right first time. But don't worry about making mistake, okay? Because you will learn along the way. Yeah, you read the books, you go to your mentor, you go to your coach, and of course you go to event, you know, to see yourself how they become successful in this business. And the second one is the how you take off the business. Okay, when I started the business, I need to make a target. Being a corporate world, we always have KPI. KPI is our world. So we have two parts. In Petronas, we emphasis on two. Number one is on the performance management, we focus on two. The first one is KPI. The second one is the leadership. Leadership is also being assessed. If you have good KPI but not good leadership, you won't be achieving outstanding, or you won't be achieving excellent rating, yeah, for you, because they give bonus with good rating, right? So you need to have your stretchful target. The target has to be stretched, yeah, not target that you can achieve easily. You know, that is not target. Okay, and start looking for business partner. This is where my focus at that time, because I know I don't have that many skill in doing prospecting and doing many other things, but I know one thing, that I can develop quickly the business partner to become a business leader. So start identifying them, show them what they can have in the business, nurture them, okay, empower them, okay, train them, coach them, mentor them. And that's how I got so many business partners at the time. And I remember in 2015, my salary is every day. So I always felt sad when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, because no salary. So my commission is every day actually in 2015. Yeah, because I have a lot of business partners who created sales. Yeah. And we have to implement religiously the network marketing step, right from the prospecting, right from the demo, and then the follow-up, the closing, get it started, engagement, and the event. Yeah? So we have to, because the whole thing is the process, and we have to follow and believe the process. Yeah. And the key thing is to celebrate the success. Give them some small gift, you know, at least go to the restaurant or give them some gift like books. I normally give them a stack of books, like 100 books, Change Your Water, Change Your Life, whoever reach 3A, for example, and other gift when they reach 4A, 5A, and 6A. Yep. And do regular engagement is key. So by doing this, I realized that my business is taking off easily, but the what do you call this? The challenges is actually for our downline business partners who are not able actually to duplicate. So if we were able to make sure that they become a leader who can build another leader, then you are very successful to be a leader. No? But if you just able to develop one leader, then you are not a true leader. Yeah. And of course, the third one is sustaining the business. All right. So important thing is going to translate the 3 phases into the journey. So my personal journey is actually 5-year journey last time. So I put it what I need to do every year. Year 1, 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, and 18. Yep. So why 5 years? 5 years is actually the best duration for you to actually measure. Yeah. And do you hear me? Because I see the signal. The signal is not is unstable. All right. Okay. So you have to make a 5-year journey. So I summarize this into this phase as well. The first one is for you to develop the business. This is where you get your foundation right. I give example. If you are in Kuala Lumpur, so you establish the foundation strong, so that you can launch the pet anywhere you want. Yeah. And from here, you can actually expand the network. So I'm focusing here on how I expand the business. I'm focusing more on leaders, develop leaders. There are cases where you see your business partner is not comfortable to lead. It's not ready to lead, you know. So what I did last time was matching with somebody who can lead. Okay, so in a team, of course, you need a team formation. You need somebody maybe who are very good in doing the demo. You maybe have somebody who can take the lead. Maybe you have also a team member who like to be a runners, you know. And of course, we need to appreciate. Yeah. So in a team formation, okay, you normally have 4 colors. Yeah, so you have the red, which is always wanted to control, always like to make the decision for the team. So you need that. But you also need the yellow color, which is the what you call happy-go-lucky or easygoing. It does not mean that he's not good in the business, but he always what is called this naturalize the red. And you have the blue color, which is very analytical, takes time for us to embark on anything. Yeah, okay, but we need that because sometimes we have too many people which is having the green color. The green color is always like to have a lot of ideas, but the blue color will actually to take him down to the ground and make it realistic. So you have to have different colors in a team. So in energy business, that's why you have group sale. That's why you have unit sale. It means that you need to develop more groups, more networks. Yeah. So this is how the business is built around us. Yeah. And during that time, I also focusing on bulk sales. Not so successful, but I managed to go to some corporate company and also to the government. I even collaborate with corporate or koperasi in Malaysia, we call it. So they give finance to the members of the corporate or the koperasi, so that even though it has the interest, but sometimes they need this because they don't have money, they don't have the deposit, and they don't have the money to buy the machine. So it helps to a certain extent. And one of the key things that I do at the time was the road tour. I was traveling from south to north, traveling from west and east, and also to East Malaysia. Not so much on East Malaysia, but the idea is actually to reach out to the peoples so that we can have more potential business partner with us. Yep. And then pursuing the international contact. This is not so very successful. Okay. Of course, I have a lot of users internationally, but so far not so very successful. Maybe one reason I did not put a lot of effort on this. I need to learn more from Simon, from 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐧𝐠, from 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐳, and so forth. Yep. And I do maintain weekly preview. Yep. This is to ensure that our team has place to come with the prospect or with the business partner, so that they have they meet. This is like weekly meeting, you know, for us to meet. We have dinner. We normally have dinner before we have the preview, and I conduct coaching. Last Sunday, I conducted coaching attended by at least close to 40 people. And good thing to notice that there are some old-timer joining again. So that's very good. And normally I also conducted training every 2 weeks. So the next training will be on the 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐧 and so forth. Okay. So I also organize away day where we take 3 days 2 nights away from Kuala Lumpur, and we do some reflection. Okay, what are the things that we do right, what are the things that we don't go right, and we also do some team building over there, and knowing each other, because Kangen Water is about leveraging with the team. from any part of the world. Yeah. Do I still have time? Okay. All right. Okay. So I just want to take away here. Okay. Important thing is for us as a business partner. This is what I normally do. And if you were to be successful in this energy business, I would recommend that we share the 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠 journey. Some of them, they don't know about the 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐬𝐬 journey. Okay, we have 14 ranks. They don't even know that we have 14 ranks. They don't even know what should be targeted. So there's no excitement for them. So we did not show them what energy is offering. So whenever I do coaching, I always show this, even though if I were to show this 100 times, I will show it to them because this is what energy is offering. So they should know. Okay. And of course, we have to help the team to develop the personal journey. It can be 5 years journey. It can be 3 years journey. It can be 10 years journey. It doesn't matter. But the important thing is to follow the pace and also the capability of the person in the team. So let me show you the 𝐒𝐚𝐤𝐬𝐢𝐧𝐠 journey that I normally share with them. Okay, so you have 14 ranks. Okay, the first target is for you to go to 4A, and I keep telling them that whoever reach 4A, 80% of the 4A will go 6A. That will motivate them. So they will see that 6A is very achievable. Yeah, but to be 4A, of course, as I mentioned to you, you need to do immersive action, because if you are already in 4A, then you will have number of business partner already together to build your business. Okay, and the next target should be 6A2. This is the mistake me and my team did last time. Okay, where we target 6A too much. Please don't target 6A. You should target 6A2 because 6A is given. Okay, so I did that mistake and my team also did that mistake, almost everybody. And that very costly. That is very costly. So please target 6A2. All right. So the 6A will come naturally. Don't worry. So the next target will be 6A2. And of course, the third target will be -3, where you have what you call fixed income. And Alhamdulillah, even now Energy give me all this fixed income every month so that I can pay my my office here, because the bonus, some of the bonuses is for us to give back to our team. So this is how I bought this facility, and sometimes I pay them dinner. So this is the money come actually from here, yeah, from Energy, because the bonus that we have is supposed to be given back. Some of the portion is supposed to be given back. All right, so this is the number one takeaway. The second takeaway is basically for us to continue searching for business partner. So when I embark on this business, I know I'm not going to search for sale. I'm going to look for business partner. Okay, so because this business partner will create more sales, and even now I have so many 6A already, and I'm working very hard actually to make sure that all these 6A coming back and make the business like they usually have last time. Yeah. So easily to say here, we need to look for eagles. You know why eagles? Eagles is not like parrot. Parrot like to talk. You know, let's work. So you need to be like eagles. You know, let's talk. So eagles can actually go above the clouds. You know, can go high. You know, eagles have that eye, you know, to actually identify potential leaders in the team. Yeah, and eagles that does not actually eat what we call this spoiled food. They always eat fresh food. Yeah, so we need to look for eagles. We need to continue looking for eagles. Yeah, and looking for eagles is like playing cards. You know, you have 52 cards. Okay, and what you do is only to look for 4 aces, right? Anton, you know this, right? So So you play, you won't get the ace first time, second time, third time, fourth time. Imagine if you don't have that mindset right, the delay gratitude mindset, for example, we'll stop doing this game. Yeah, so this is where the mindset is very important. So keep playing the cards until you get the aces that you want. Okay, I mean, keep going. Yeah, it's like shift and short. Yeah, all right. And this business partner will create more network and more sale for you. So you don't worry about your sale if you create more business partner. It will come naturally. So enjoy looking for the eagles. The eagles that I found so far is not something that you expect in the beginning. So for those of you outside there who think that you can find the eagles by looking at them, by knowing them, it's not right. Yeah, the eagles normally something that is surprise you, you know. So when you expect the least, that will become your eagles. So continue looking for your eagles, nurture them, empower them, you know, coach them, mentor them. Yeah, all right. Okay, all right. So one thing that I learned from the business in the beginning of my career is the cycle of success. I don't know whether you have this or not, but this is still imprinted in my mind since the day one, which is called cycle of success. The key is actually for you to look for many users, or because at that time, our approach is actually to share the water. So we need more water users actually. In this case, we need to find more prospect, because prospect is like input in a factory. More input, you will get more output. Less input, you will get less output. And if that is combined with 5% mindset, definitely you are there. 5% mindset means if let's say you need to close one direct sale. Okay, so you need at least 20 prospect with you. So if you have that in mind, then you will excel in this business. Yeah. So from the user, of course, you need to convert into machine owner. Okay, and I know all of us have challenges, but the biggest challenges is actually to convert the machine owner into business partner. This is where actually you need to take them to event. Many of us disappointed, and my team especially, they always tell me, you know, them to event. Most of them reject and things like that. But maybe we did not do effort to promote. I give example. If let's say, you know, the guy wanted to become a millionaire, okay, in 2 years time, for example, or by reaching 40. So tell them exactly, okay,